Hey guys, this is Jamie Puterbaugh with the Aviar Golf Academy in Carlsbad, California. Thought it'd be fun to do a video segment for all the multi-sport athletes out there showing how related the golf swing is to the baseball swing. There's really only one chief difference that is going to exist between these two things, and I'll point it out towards the end of this video. But a couple things that these guys all do, whether you're a professional baseball player or professional golfer, is you're going to be starting the motion to begin with in a very balanced and relaxed state. And that state of being tension-free will be maintained from beginning to end. And the other thing that they're going to be doing is they're going to be unwinding their body with some speed and force before they collide with the ball, whether it's a fastball coming down the middle of the plate or hitting your driver off the tee. So the body will win the race to the ball when it is uncoiling. So when we are looking at Barry, we'll start with Barry on the left-hand side of the screen. He's very balanced in his legs, weights up into the middle of his feet, and he is relaxed. And I love to point out the fact that every good baseball player starts their swing at rest here with the bent left arm. Just as proof for all the malarkey out there that says that a golf swing needs to be executed with a straight left arm to maintain a radius. So let's start with putting his foot up, getting his rhythm started in the swing. The hands move back. He's making his step, and still at all points here, we are seeing that the left arm is relaxed and bent. He has now made his step, and he is starting to unwind. So he has not hit the ball yet, but you can see that his belt buckle is facing the pitcher. So that is what we mean by the body winning the race to the collision of the ball. So he has now reached the point that he has struck it, and his left arm is still bent, and the swing was by no means lacking in any power. He absolutely obliterated this ball out of the park. And the body has completely unwound now. His bat is whirling around him and probably going somewhere around 95 to 100 miles an hour, maybe even faster for all we know. And this is the point in the time in his swing where we're actually seeing some extension out of both of his arms. And that's because the weight of his bat is pretty heavy. It's moving really fast, and his arms are moving in a free motion. So of course they're going to reach that point of extension, but it's out well past the contact of the ball. That's really the only time that it is mandatory in such an endeavor. It'd be kind of silly for his hitting coach to say, hey, Barry, I think you'd hit more home runs if you tried to hit every ball with a straight left arm. So we'll go back here, and we'll get started here with Jordan. And Jordan, once again, just like Barry, starts in a very relaxed state, and he is in balance, weight over into the ball of his foot with some knee flex. He's ready to move. He's ready to turn. So we make more turn back in a golf swing than we do in a baseball swing. But he is bent with his left arm off his backswing, and a lot of very good golfers have that. As you have seen any of my videos that are around YouTube as well, we'll be pointing out that fact numerous times just to try to convince the golfing public that it is okay to have a bent left arm. So he has turned his back to his target. As he is starting down, the left arm is still bent before the collision, and his belt buckle is facing the target. So it is very much like Barry before colliding with the ball. The hips and shoulders are turning out of the way, and as he collides, you'll see a bent left arm as well. So now we get to the point where all the centrifugal force and acceleration of the golf club have reached out here past the ball. He has extension, and the club is whirling around him probably right around 110 miles an hour at this point. So the body has unwound. He has made a free swing, and these guys are looking quite a bit like each other, even though they're playing a completely different sport. So now that we've kind of gone over the similarities, let's go over the big difference between these two swings. And it's really just how the balance kind of moves you around to your follow-through or your finish of your swing. So balance in baseball is usually not paid to as much attention in golf because unless Barry hits it out of the park, if he hits a ground ball, he needs to run to first base. So holding his finish is really not an option for him. But in golf, you're going to see that Jordan has turned tall into his natural height over his left foot, where Barry, when he's hit this home run, has more weight over the back of his foot. It looks like he's kind of squashed the bug. There's more flexion in his right foot, and the right leg is more bent, where you see Jordan looking much different. That is the biggest difference between these two athletic endeavors. So we have people come into the Aviara Golf Academy with strong baseball backgrounds, and they can hit a ball pretty well when they're on a diamond, but then they step onto the driving range in the golf course and they struggle. And I think it's mainly for that difference. So I had a chance to work with this really fun kid that had a baseball background, was excited to learn the game, but was struggling with it. So we'll look at his old swing on the left. Not a whole lot of coil to begin with. And as he is starting his downswing, you will see how hard his right foot is spinning out of the way, mirroring a baseball motion. And when it spins that hard out of the way, balance is not reaching the destination point that we'd like to see. So with a little bit of work, understanding how to make a good backswing, and understanding how to use his feet a little better, we're starting to see him arrive to a very balanced impact position. And as he's going frame by frame past the ball, he is looking very different to his previous swing that he had here, where he's kind of spun out. Over here on the right, he looks like a little pro. And he's turning tall into his left foot. Makes an awesome move through the ball. So I think it's really fun to compare these two because they have so much in common. And I love trying to prove the fact that a left arm doesn't have to be straight through an athletic endeavor, and what better sport to relate the golf swing to than baseball. So I hope that this video is helpful to all the multi-sport athletes that are trying to play golf and all the baseball players that want to learn this great game too. Hope you guys have enjoyed this segment. Thank you for watching. If you ever have a question, shoot me an email or go to our website, www.aviaragolfacademy.com. Thanks.